Hello there. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you to please do not judge thisness, whatever this is that's going on right now, because it is extremely late. I'm taking a study break and spring break is just a couple of days away. Spring break, can you just please hurry up and get here? I would really enjoy remembering what sleep is like. I'm just taking a study break right now, and I am going to be reviewing a book for you today. And the book that I'm going to be reviewing is The Darkest Night. It is the first book in the Lords of the Underworld series. I actually heard about this book from Stacy over at Chiks because she did a review over it, and I was like, hey, that sounds really good. I'm gonna check it out. So I did. I'll leave all the information about this book, and then also I'll leave a link down in the description box as well, so that you can also check out Stacy's review if you would like to. One of my personal reading resolutions for this year is to try to read books in different genres that I may or may not feel exactly comfortable in reading. And saying that, this was my very first Harlequin romance book that I read. Very, very interesting. I'll just go ahead and tell you guys what this whole story is about. So we have this girl whose name is Ashlyn. Ashlyn has this special ability of where she can stand in any location and she can hear every single conversation that has ever till that moment taken place in that spot. She can hear every single conversation, which seems really, really cool and kick-ass, because you're like, hey, that's a pretty useful ability, I would think. It's not something that she can control, so she's just constantly being inundated with all these conversations that have ever taken place, so it's extremely loud in her head. Ashlyn hears these rumors about this group of men who appear to have these supernatural abilities that instantly piques her interest, because she's like, hey, if they have supernatural abilities, maybe they can help me with mine and learning how to control that, because if I can control this, oh, life will be grand. Ashlyn sets off to find this group of men, and in the process of doing that, she crosses paths with Maddox. And Maddox is one of these guys. So some information about Maddox and his friends is that they used to be warriors for the gods. They were created by Zeus, and they were created to protect the gods and to also protect a box that we kind of refer to as Pandora's box. So a really, really long time ago, Maddox, his friends were protecting the box. Something happened, the box gets open, gods are pissed, and since we're dealing with gods, punishment tends to be curses, is just doled out to everyone. And then Maddox has an extra curse that his friends don't, because of something that happened even after that. So yeah, after the Eternal Warriors were, you know, cursed, they got the boot out of the heavens and kicked down to earth, and yeah, that's just, you know, stuff happened for a while. When Ashlyn and Maddox meet, stuff goes down, and just their paths just get, you know, meshed together. They're in each other's presence throughout the rest of the book. So that's just a quick rundown synopsis about what the story is about. Good characters, you got some mythology thrown in there, which I love. Mythology is always a plus. And yeah, so one of the things that I just wanted to mention really quickly is the sex scenes, because this is a Harlequin romance. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I was judging this book before I read it. I was judging the cover. I was judging the synopsis. I thought it was going to be complete and total smut. But yeah, that's why you shouldn't judge things on the cover or the cheesy synopsis, because that was definitely not the case. There are sex scenes in the book, but the whole book wasn't just multiple sexy times that were happening, or just, whoa, what is this crazy whatness. There's a plot and a story, and that is pretty much what things are revolved around, but there are these scenes in the story as well. I think you understand what I'm trying to say, even though I'm not finding the right words or the best words to convey what I'm trying to say. But you know what? You know, because we got this. So I kind of equate it to, would I recommend an R-rated movie to a 9-year-old? No. Would I recommend an R-rated movie to a 17-year-old? Sure. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is that you are the best person of knowing what you personally feel comfortable with. So, and since you're the best person that is able to make decisions about what kind of content you're willing to subject yourself to in a form of entertainment. And yeah, so I'm just going to say that. I hope and I think that you understand what I'm trying to say. With all of that being said, I would recommend this book. You know, just expand, broaden, just broaden your reading genres and try different things. And yeah, so I would recommend this book. It was enjoyable, and if this isn't a type of book that you've never read before and your curiosity is piqued, I'd say go ahead and pick up this book and read it. And entertaining, the story was great, the characters were good. Yeah, and even if this isn't your first book, I have read pretty much almost all the other books in this series that are out, and there's 9 currently right now. I'm on the last book. As each book goes on, it just gets better. Yeah, I'm going to stop talking now. Hope that it was helpful, and I also am hopeful that you guys will give this book a try and see if you like it. Form your own opinion about it. If this is a book that you've already read, or if you've read other books within this series, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below, because I haven't gotten to talk to anyone about this book yet because none of my friends have read it. So yeah, let me know down there, please, because I want to talk about it. I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'm going to go bury myself in those note cards that are over there. Alright, you guys, so I hope that you enjoyed watching, and until I see you next time, peace out, Girl Scouts.